I'm live, and when I'm live, I launch a little music. I still forgot to change my audio. But it's okay. We're all friends. Bum 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 ba-da-dum bum 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 ba-da-dum bum 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 bum. And welcome back. I was doing some editing and I realized it's 8 o'clock and I had to go into Lego mode. Ahora estoy aquí. No, estoy sí. Ahora. And welcome. So we're probably gonna finish this because this is bag number 3 and this is bag number 4. So I think by most likely tomorrow, just before Christmas, we'll be done. And then we'll take a week off, and then we'll start off the new year with some new programming, hopefully. So that's going to be pretty cool, actually. I can't wait to do that. So these tips keep popping up, and I don't like it. There you go. There you go. Let's do, so we're streaming on YouTube. We're on live on Facebook. Here's my Pikachu. She is there. I gave her a warning. She laughed it out, but there she is. Perfect. So we're just going to continue on that roof top element. And before I forget, this is, well, I guess Francis is not there, but this is the arrival at the Princess Punta Cana reception area. So that's the what you see when you drive in with a couple of flags outside. That was a pretty nice touch. And the bus would come in and actually fit under that rooftop. That was pretty scary. And this is what it looks like inside. It's a huge hall. Behind me is sort of where the reception is. And then slightly to the left of the photograph is another bar. And that's the animation team getting ready for the dancing and all that show. And as you can see, everything is open. There's no walls per se, right? So you're thinking, well, what happens when it rains or whatever? They just have these curtains, like the white curtain that you see there, just comes down and the rain doesn't go in. That's all there is. So it's pretty cool. They only have to build buildings with no walls because they don't have to worry about winter, about temperature, about anything. So it's pretty cool. So that is my little tour. Let's now get to some building. So 2 times 2 by 8, 1 times 3 by 3 plate, 3 times 2 by 3 plate, 1 by 2 by 2 square, 2 1 by 4s, and 2 2 by 2s. Now we're just going to build this one here, so that's going to solidify the rooftop and hopefully solidify these side pieces, which is exactly what we're going to do now. So that should be, except for this part, but haha. That, yes, this, and that. So the 1 by 4s go here, and we should be short of 2. Yeah, that's correct. 1 by 2 is here. And now because there's no 5, you have to do a 1 by 3, 2 by 3, 2 by 2. 1 by 3, 1 by 4, 1 by 2. So there it goes. Next. 8 times 1 by 5s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1. I'm going to bring these guys closer. I'm going to 6, 4 of those. That's why I did that. 4 of those. 2 1 by 1sies. Regulars. 2 of the double 1 by 1sies. 8 hooks. 6, 7, 8. Who do we appreciate? Haven't said that in a long time. 1 by 3. Flat. Alright, so, oops. I hit on the same one. Alright. Just like that. Okay, so hook goes on the first row sideways. Sideways hook. Which gives us a 1, 2, 3. Sideways hook. Sideways hook. Oh, that's too bad. They're copying the same as the bottom part. Nah, that's not a good technique, guys. Could have been a 6 by 6, a 2 by 6 here, 2 by 6 there, and a 1 by 2 in the center. That should have been appropriate. Let me get to tilt this up a little bit because I'm always in this area. There you go. That's where I am. like that. So 1x5 will over this. That's interesting. 1x5, 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 skip 1, 1x5, skip 1, 1x5, 1x5, 2 of the 2x2s on either side. Interesting. 1x5, onesies here, onesies there, and then the hooks like we have in front, going sideways, and then this 1x5 goes here with the double 1x1s. Will bring us to this height here. That one has a holes in it, so that might be why we're going to use that. So we'll see that in a second. I'm still going to raise that just a little bit. There we go. All right, plate 4x6, 1x6, 1x1s, 2 of those, 2x3. This camera is almost useless for me. It should be an overhead camera. That one's pretty cool. All right. So in front of the 2x3, oh, same thing. That's too bad. Let's see, there's 2 of these. There you go. That would have been better underneath it, but we don't see it anyway, so it's okay. 1x1, 1x3, 1x1, and then obviously we don't have a 5x6. We're going to put a 4x6 and a 1x1, 6x1. Well, that's just, we're just doing a top here. The rooftop is pretty much the symbol. One of these, 2 of the half small ones, 2 flat, 2 1x1s, these 1x2, it's simple. All right, let's bring that. So the plate covers this hole here. Interesting. 1x2, 1x1, and a 1x1 flat. The opposite side, just a 1x1, 1x1 flat. And these, oh, very nice, will come here and join the bottom of the, hopefully this is going to be tight up. So a little graphic there. 4 of the 2x4 slopes, 4 of the 2x2 slopes, 2 of the 1x1 slopes, or 1x2 slopes, I should say. So bring that there. So we're going to start with a 1x2. This one has the little step on them, right? Boom. And these don't have the step. So I don't know why the 2x2 have, if I put them side by side, 2x2 has a little notch, but the 2x4 does not have the notch. So that's interesting to see. So that's why we had to prepare that little extra step here for the 2x2, 2x2, and then the 1x1 at the end. Okay. So 2x2, that sort of makes that, yeah, that sort of keeps that in place. That's pretty cool. We see the iconic roof taking shape. Very good. Very good. 1 double with the holes, 2x2 large, or 2x3 large, 1x1 large, and 2 peg inserters. We've seen this before. So we're just going to insert the stud, and it's going to create us a 90-degree piece, which is kind of strange because they do exist, but except this is black, so it just adds a little color to it. This will go into the little hole we had here. That's what's really low on the surface, really touching the edge of it. It's pretty cool. And then here we're going to have a 1x2, 1x1, 1x2. That's interesting how that is opened up in the back. 1x5, 2x2, 2x3, 2 of double plates, 1 of the 1x1, 2 of the hooks, silvery hook, and 4 of these small beams. Okay. Go with that here. Start 1 by 5. We're going to have the slopes because they need that little step. 2 and 1. Again, that could have been a 1 by 2, 1 by 2, and a 1 by 3 in the center. Would have been a little bit better, but it's not the case. And then here in the front, we're going to have these two just pop in the front here like that. Right? So we've got that design. Now this is going on the opposite side that we didn't have yet. Right here. That's pretty cool. And these will come into these slots. Okay, cool. Pretty centered, yeah. Oh, that's neat. There's going to be something to hook up later on here. Give me a second here. Like that. Perfect. Pretty cool. That one, oh, there we go. Okay. Now we're going to go 2 flats. So these are interesting. I'll show you those in a second. 2 uppers, 2 1 by 1 silver, 2 1 by 2 silvers, and 2 double onesies. So these usually these round plates, 2 by 2 plates. They usually have the rounded side, but these ones don't. They're actually flat. So that's kind of interesting to have. And we're going to be turning this around, and the hooks are going to be on that side. So these 2 flats are going to be here to stabilize this piece, which is pretty cool. Right, like that. And then we're going to build 2 of these extension packs. So that one gets a 1 by 1 flat. All right. Then a 1 by 2, and the double onesie will go underneath it. So very simple here like that. So 1 by 1, I really love this metallic color. It's really cool. Really cool to work with. That, and that's going to be a support, I guess. And that's going to come in at this juncture. Like that, and like that. Right. Okay. So next is going to be 4 of the double 1 by 1s, 4 of the regular 1 studded, and 4 of the flat 1 by 1. So we're almost going to be done, I think, in 8 minutes. So maybe I'll finish the whole show today. Okay. 4. So double 1 by 1, regular 1 by 1, and a flat 1 by 1. That's funny. That's very funny, actually. So we're going to just continue with these ones here. So double on the bottom, and a 1 by 1 on the top. Like that. Continue with the next one here. Let's just do these 2 here at the same time. 1 by 1, put it against the table. Like this. And these will go along this seam here. So I'm going to say it's skip 4. Seems to be at the beginning of that one. And this one seems to be the beginning of the second one, which would be this guy. Yeah, that seems to be a two studs and 2 4 studs. Okay, so that one there, and 2 studs there. So roughly, that gives us a good shot of what this is looking like. Pretty cool. Very nice. Looks like an upside down turtle. Okay. Wow, what do we have here? 2 of the longer studs, longer pegs, 4 of the hooks, 2 of the wrenches, and 1 cylinder. Okay, what's all this extra pieces? I guess I got extra pieces. We'll see. All right. So this with that. Okay, I don't see that. I don't feel any click in there, but anyways. 1 by 2. Okay, this is the hook. Put the hook like that, so we're sure that we're even. There we put the wrenches in. Other side. This is cool. And then, okay, this one here I'm going to put upside down. So we have the marks are on the top. The marking is on the, oops. I don't know if that's meant to be like that. We'll see how it is in a second. Like that. Okay. And this goes, oh yeah, it does move like that. Okay, so this goes on the side with the circles, which is this one. So we'll put it so that the dots are underneath it. Like that. So that's going to snap somewhere in the car, I'm assuming. That's pretty cool. That's really cool, really cool. 119. So yeah, we are going to be done. Okay. Oh, that's the front. That's the front. It's going to clip into these two clips here. Okay, so clip. And these one studs are holding that. Okay. So let's go ahead with the front. So this, nothing else. This is just going to sit on the frame. 1, 2, and that one's going to clip in. Oh, that's pretty cool. There, 2. The back doesn't do anything. And here we're just going to align the studs and align this one here. Okay. Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, that's pretty cool. Looks very Hursty. I think this one was the Hearst, right? Yeah, that one was a Hearst. The other one was an ambulance. So that's pretty cool, but it's too bad there's no like an angle piece or something that would have been there instead. And it doesn't seem to be. Oh, that's pretty aggressive. Look at that. That's pretty cool. So when I snap on one side, it seems to want to unsnap on the other side. Why? There you go. Gotta push the whole thing in one shot. Got 10 minutes to go, so you think I could do all these in 10 minutes? I don't think so. Okay, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to stop here because I haven't taken the photographs of it anyways. So that's what I would do. So just so you guys know, I'm going to show you what I do. I'm going to get it ready for the next show. But essentially, I would hold this like that. Get my phone. And make sure my phone is on 4:3, which it is right now. And then I would just take very quickly, because I don't have time to make it very sexy. 1. And I don't really care about the shadow. It's just to get that up on the screen. 2. So that's really how I start getting the items ready. I might want to see what that is. That's a stud. I'm going a little quick here, but I'll be ready for tomorrow. This is going to be a little, yeah, this is going to be, that's going to be a little bit of a building stuff. So, like that. Like that. Oof. It's going to be a hell of a show tomorrow night. Maybe I should start doing some of it. It's a lot of pipes and a lot of accessories. Whoa. Yeah, maybe I'll take a few minutes and do the first beginning here. At least you guys get an idea of the work that comes into pre-production. goodness. Yeah, I should have continued now that I'm seeing all this craziness. I just saw the pieces, didn't think it would be take that long, but it might just take that long. Ugh. Whoa, where was I? I was at 149. 149. 150. $151 done. Okay, so that's that. So then what I do is I go back into my photos album and then I just select what I just sent and I send it to my AirDrop. And that will show up here into my downloads in a moment. And then I think I'm going to just start a little bit of that for 8 minutes. Okay. 1x4, 2x3, 1x4, 1x4 flat, and 4 black hooks. Okay, done. Okay, and then that's going to just get that. And move that aside for now. And then we do 023 ECTO bag 4. And put that into the bags. ECTO bag 4A, and let's continue for 5 minutes because I think we're going to need it. 188. So boom. All right, let's continue with that one. And then what I do is I just delete the files on my phone because I don't need them anymore. So that's the way of doing it. And then we're good. All right, so back to this heavy. Oof. Okay. Turn around, bright eyes every now and then. Okay, so we have plate 1x1. Okay. Oh no, it was a 1x4 flat, not 1x6. Okay. 1x4 flat goes here. Right? Let's see if we can get you a little closer away from my fingers. There you go. Okay, 1x4. 1x4 flat. Oh, it overlaps. Okay, that's interesting. A little overlap here. Interesting. Hook 1, hook 2. Okay. Double here. Nope. Just there because we need these little studs for these guys. Okay. Next, 1x1, 2 circular over here, 1 see-through pipe, 1 2x3, and 1 regular 1x2. All right. Oh, sorry, you guys were not on that channel, but that's fine. Let's just put that like, ooh, I don't really want to push on this. It's really fragile. 2 circles with the pipe inside, like a little antenna. Let's see, that's a little bit too much there. There you go. Oh, that fits really nicely, actually. All right, and that will go here. A 1x2 in the center. And then 1 1x3 1x4 block, 1x3 flat, 1x2, 1x2 flat, 1x3 metallic. Okay, and that's, I think we're gonna finish after one of these or two. So the 1x4 goes, I'm confused now. What? How's that 1x4 gonna stay there? There's a mistake. There's a mistake, I'm pretty sure. It says to have a 1x2 here, but I don't see it on the sheet. So 1x4, 1x5 is just going to go over this section. 1x2 flat, 1x3 here, and 1x3 here. 1x2 here. But why is it showing me? Oh, this one has to move by 1. This is very fragile, actually, guys. The beams here is very fragile. But I understand why we need to build it, because it'll be really hard to put on top. But that one is actually over 1 here. But there's nothing here on this side. Very strange. Turn it around. Round circular. This one here. 2 of those. 1 flat. These were out before. 5 grills. 2, 2, 4, 5 grills. 1 flat. Oh, I think I'm going to be finishing by... No, that's fine. Okay. Alright. So we're going to put this one here right away because it's going to be impossible to build it on top. So grill, 1x2, grill, 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 grill. That's going to come on top here. Ouch. Ouch. Okay. These 2 circles top of each other. The double. Okay, that's something's wrong here. Okay, that 1x4 has to be pushed. Ouch. Hopefully I can take it out. Can I take it out? Come on. There it is. That's going to be pushed by 1 here. Like that. Plate goes back in here. What do we have here? Metallic. Oops. So that one does come here. We'll get it right, guys. And then it's gonna be time for leaving. Right. So that's gonna go here and that's gonna go there. So perfect. Look at that. We're already feeling that excess craziness. Look at that. That's pretty insane. That's pretty insane. So a little rooftop, the back, and sides. So it still wants to pop out for some reason. There's nothing else holding it. Well, there you go. So let's get the rock out of here so we could. Oh, I didn't record my show. Well.